St. Louis streets are long overdue for upgrades. Elected officials have promised repairs are on the way. New tonight, our political editor Mark Maxwell takes a look at a little-known fund aldermen can use to make those improvements on their own.
Candidates running for the Board of Aldermen have to file petitions by the end of this week if they hope to appear on the ballot later this spring. And with a number of incumbents lining up to run against each other, the decisions they've made and the money they've spent in office now coming under closer scrutiny.
Few places in St. Louis show signs of distress more than the city streets.
I don't trust them because they're not doing their job. It's obvious they're not.
Mona Gardner lives in the 24th Ward and pleaded with her alderman to do something.
Please do your job and fix these roads because I have seen people pop their tires, almost have wrecks and everything out here. It's madness.
In addition to state and federal funds for major roads and highways, City Hall doles out more than $300,000 every year to each ward. Each alderman can use that money however they see fit.
And we spend it all.
A recent review of city spending records showed Alderman Joe Vaccaro spends more of his ward capital funds than any other of his colleagues. Some on surveillance cameras in Tillis Park, and more on patching potholes or planting trees.
The city overall is in rough shape.
Are the aldermen responsible for fixing that?
Well, technically, yes.
And it's a big pot of money to be sitting on.
The biggest pot of unspent ward capital money in the 1st Ward, where Alderwoman Sharon Tyus tops the list with $1.9 million.
You have a bigger pile of money than everybody else.
I do because they won't spend it.
Tyus blames obstacles in the mayor's office, claiming 3 consecutive mayors have blocked her request to spend ward capital.
I have over about $1.5 million or $2 million that's supposed to be done on curbs. They haven't. I've been requesting. I can show you the letter since 2013.
Tyus showed copies of emails she sent to city staff who worked for previous mayors Lyda Cruson and Francis Slay, where she asked to install trash cans or for bids for stronger, safer curbs. Some of those improvements are promised in a bill to spend millions of dollars in federal pandemic relief funds, but the chair of the Streets Committee says that work is taking too long.
And the mayor can sit on money just like she's been doing, just like the previous mayor did, just like the previous. They just sit on it and say, look, she's not spending the money.
Reporting in St. Louis, Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.
In a recent op-ed, Mayor Jones criticized the ward capital program, saying, quote, the current fragmented system isn't working, unquote. You can see how your aldermen spent their ward capital funds on our website, ksdk.com.